Wagwan Collective, this is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Welcome you to my channel. This is the new moon today. Yeah, this is November the 20th. I am recording this message. Let's see the time, around 1:01. So, okay, it was yesterday. But we're still in a new moon energy. I don't know about you, collective, but it is actually the 21st now of this month. But have you been feeling energetic? Have you been just feeling refreshed and new energy surrounding you? You know, if you haven't, you possibly will soon. Your energy being replenished and restored to you. If it has been harvested or taken, possibly, or from in the past or recently, you're getting your energies restored back to you. It definitely is in the mindset, okay, that we all, as a collective, continuously need to work on some muscle of changing how we feel and just changing who we are. That matters to us from within, or things that just we need to change from within to see that energy just exude out of us, to see it in our 3D world. Easy said than done, but it can happen. If you are manifesting, maybe it's getting stronger, you're seeing manifestation coming to life, or you're seeing things just occur. Maybe you're testing out your manifestation energy, your power, just thinking about something and seeing if it occurs, thinking about something and see if it happens. Maybe it is happening, where you're just thinking of something and it just magically just appears within a couple of days, maybe within an hour, just depending on how potent your energy is. Collective, I'm an intuitive reader, if I haven't told you. And I share messages about my dreams and downloads. I get channelings from songs. Sometimes I express the messages from a collective point of view, especially if I'm feeling the collective's energy. I will express that in my message for sure. But I'm an intuitive reader, so I take in everything that happens surrounding me before and after, from my past to present, to share with you with my storytelling. I incorporate that with my tarot card messages. So tap in if you're new. That's what I do on my channel. Also incorporate a lot of other things you will be seeing soon. So just continuously check in with me, continuously join this ride we call life, and become a part of Rasta Gal Family Vibe Tribe Collective. Okay, what are you waiting for? So you don't miss a beat on whatever I drop, whatever I provide as in services, or just whatever I share with you on my channel. I would love for you to be a part of it and the growth that's occurring, okay? So if you are for my highest good collective, tap in, join the Rasta Gal Family Vibe Tribe, and let's continue to shine our light on the ones that are still at the fence, that could be possibly doing other things, the opposing energies that's not serving our highest good. We continue to just shine our light on that darkness, possibly, and turn them around, collective, the energies and people overall, making this world a better place, energetically and physically, collective, internally as well as externally, right? Takes one person at a time, right? My gosh. So I wanted to get into the dreams that I had recently, and then I'll share them songs channeling I was giving. And then I may have a tarot message at the end, a bonus for you. I'm going to try to keep this message short, so let me get into it. So from Collective, the message I recently left, tap into that one. Don't forget to check any other videos that may relate to you, but definitely this recent one I left. Check that one out, please, when you have the time, but it's relating to this message as well. So after I left that message, all right, I had a dream download within that night or the day, maybe 2 days after. And it was of a shape-shifting energy, and it showed a familiar energy. I've experienced this in the past during my spiritual awakenings, and it was from a false, it was just from a false soulmate. You know, I felt like it was from a false twin flame on my behalf. I'll get into more future videos of the false twin flame, of sharing my story with you later down the road, but I saw that energy in my dream, and while I was, just relaxing and sleeping, the energy shifted into a familiar face. And again, if it was a different face, just the energy seemed so familiar. And they called me baby, and they were like, to get my attention, because I wasn't paying them no attention, but I kind of looked at them while they was talking to me, and they was like, baby, I really want to just change up. I want to change this. I want to change that. I want you to be there with me, or I want to do this, to change this and change that. And it was pretty much a lot of just closed promises, promises that was made that someone can't keep. I just heard a song, promises, promises you don't keep. Yeah. And we don't listen to promises that people or just energies can't provide, can't stand on, confirmation, unshakable promises is what this energy was giving me in my dreams. And I was just rolling my eyes, to myself in the background. But they was like, baby, I'm trying to do this and trying to do that. So this was like an energy that was confessing, pretty much. This is my confessions. Pretty much, Collective. And I just woke up and was like, man, I'm getting closer to something big, because why all of a sudden this energy of this familiar face or familiar energy wants to come back, promising just a lot of lies, pretty much, being a belly full of lies, trying to distract me. I just heard a belly full of flies, gross, trying to just, that's the energy it was giving me. And I was just like, here we go. Here we go. But I'm not going through the same thing, because I've learned from the past, and just from past experiences, and just from the past dreams I've had over my years, that it was just of an energy that wants to keep me in the past or on an old timeline. It's probably feeling, I know it's feeling that I'm pushing myself forward. I'm looking at my life in a higher perspective with a new, fresh pair of eyes. Again, I'm feeling a nice, new, refreshing energy. I don't know about you, Collective. In spite of other things occurring in my life or in my dream state, these are energies, opposing energies, that wants to just keep you and hold you down. Okay? Trying to just grip at your energy for the life of their souls to want to harvest, want to drain you. These are energetic, vampiring energies. Trickster energies is what I was feeling. That just wants to suck the life out of you. You know, they want to stop you from receiving anything, receiving fresh, new, creative spark, idea, maybe just rewards, just goals you're setting, accomplishing, or want to achieve. These are energies of the dark matrix, of the dark forces that are being trickster energies. Overall, I'm just feeling like this is happening overall, okay? As in the collective, okay? You could be seeing a lot of shadow type of imagery in your dream, because after that person was talking stuff and they were in that form, they switched to my ex, another ex in my dream. It was like a smoke, and it changed into another, and it changed right in front of me. So I was like, yeah, this is trickster, dark shallowing energies, you know, that's trying to just trick you up, trick me up. Maybe collective, you're going through something like that in your dream state. My gosh. So don't be a fool, collective. Okay, don't fall for the trickery that energies are doing within your dream state. And even in your 3D world, don't fall for the okey doke. You know, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. I should bring out my famous quotes. My famous quotes cards. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, that's the energy I experienced right away after delivering that message recently. I said, what the heck? Crazy, right? So something big is occurring. You're probably birthing a creation, or just you're feeling refreshed energies, or you will be soon. You probably are having a birth. You know, congratulations if you are having pregnancy. You know, you're going through that. Congratulations on that. Channeling songs. I was hearing the songs that I just shared with you is what just happened just now. But other songs that I heard, it was from Frankie Mays. I was showering. TMI, I know. And I just was hearing that the song, and I thought it was from Earth, Wind, and Fire. But when I looked it up, it was from Frankie Mays. Someone's name could start for F or a M, or their names could be Frankie and Mays. Someone's trying to keep you in a maze, collective, trying to keep me in a maze. But if you know the tricks, or you know the exits to that maze to get out of it, stay out of it. Don't go back in it if you got out of the maze, collective. Okay? Don't go back into an old timeline if you know the tricks, if you know the plots and the schemes, if you know what you know. Collective, you know who you know, and you know what you know. Don't fall back and go back and trust any type of energies that is just trying to trick you out of your game, out of your trade, out of your timeline that you're jumping on at your end, out of your lane. These energies want to come into your lane and steer you away. Don't let it. My gosh, collective. Another song I heard was Pretty Woman. Pretty woman, pretty woman, come back to me. Yeah, they look at you as that only, possibly used you or used that against you, your looks, whether it was insulting or if it was flattering. You know, they was using your looks. This is an energy that's based on superficial appearances. The aesthetics. Someone's name could start with an R or an O. Roy Osborne sung that song. So I have these songs down below. Another song I didn't channel, but I heard while I was busy throughout this week. I heard these boots are made for walking, and that's what they do. Now my boots will walk all over you. So, her name is Nancy Sinstra. Someone's name starts for N or S. Yeah, this is an energy that was full of sin. There still is, up to their schemes and their just sinister ways, pretty much. The energies or the projections these energies are doing, people are doing, the dark matrix are doing, the sinister energies here. I don't know if it was by her officially. I also saw the supreme. Someone sees you as a supreme being or a supreme energy or source, and they want to continue to try to harvest off of you. You possibly, not this message may not pertain to all, but you possibly been feeling a lot of sexual energy. So again, they're trying to harvest from your chakras, collective, because they look at you as a supreme source or energy. It's all about the energy that you're giving or that you are, that you embody, that they're trying to just siphon from, harvest from, take from, steal from, thief from, collective. My gosh, protect your energy by any means necessary. Confirmation in a dream state, energetically, spiritually, physically. My gosh, collective. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do a little short tarot reading. Okay. Ancestors and spirit guides, from my dream that I just gave, is there any messages from this deck to share with my collective to emphasize more on the dream and just the energies overall? Any other cards? Okay. Again, you're probably manifesting, so just be careful with your manifestation. You could be seeing 369, numbers 111, 123, a lot of 3s, 6, 9s, 7s, 8s, 144, 444. So if you're seeing all these number synchronicities, this message is for you, collective. Okay. I did create some new cards in here. So we'll see if they came out in my decks here. Wow, a lot's coming out in this deck. And I'll just display it, of course, on my shorts. So you might be getting music channelings if you can hear or receive. Okay, so from this one deck, yeah. Wow, collective. They were trying to, and still is, trying to use you as a blood sacrifice. Wow, collective. What I say? Yeah, they was really trying to just fuck up your root chakras. Heart chakra, sacral chakra, third eye, crown, and solar plexus. They were really going at it, trying to sacrifice the energy. My gosh, it's literally showing here, tarot reading. You could be a tarot reader, collective. You don't have to be, or you listen to a lot of tarot readings, but it's literally showing here a reptilian tarot reader. So someone was getting messages from a false tarot reader. That is a snake. They read snake energies because they are a snake. They abuse divination, spying on others for their clients. They spy on others. Okay, their head's going to be chopped off at the stake. But they're spying on others, and it's saying here, hocus pocus. So, and it's showing blood coming from the snake. So someone possibly got hurt, or will be a blood sacrifice for spying on other people's, into other people's lives, prying into their energy, prying into other people's energy and aura field. Their head's going to be at the stake, spiritually, physically, possibly, for the fake hocus pocus that they're doing. It's showing here blood sacrifice. Someone was abusing from viewing someone else's energy and life. They had no business doing, without anybody's consideration, without anybody's permission. No one was given clearance. This reptilian tarot reader probably wasn't given the clearance at all if they're doing that. It's showing all the clears here. If they was gifted in that, it's going to be blocked. That's possibly what's going to be sacrificed. Their gifts, collective. I could be referring to a Sagittarius, or this is a Sagittarius that's doing this mayhem, that's trying to be a blood sacrifice, put someone as blood sacrifice, or they're going to become a blood sacrifice. Things that they're doing is going to be flushed down the toilet. Their energy is dirty. It says here, end of cycles, toxic end of cycles. Flush spells they were doing, cut cord spells they possibly was trying to do. From the blood sacrifice they're going to become. Yeah, these are energies that was going to a false tarot reader, or this false tarot reader is facing this type of stuff. They're facing interference. They're going to be facing unexpected endings, clearing. They're trying to clear their energy that is stagnant from monitoring energies, monitoring my collective, monitoring me. They're going to be going through some hexes and a lot of just unnecessary toxic patterns, unnecessary toxic cycles, because they wanted to do monitoring energy or send that to other people. Voodoo or hexes. They wanted to do witchcrafts. They probably was looking into Black Web or the Book of Spells of all kinds to try to derail or try to interfere someone's peace, someone's dream state. They're going to be, it's showing here, collective, they're going to be the blood sacrifice. Anyone trying to sacrifice a good-hearted, a good-minded person that has common sense and that's has a good head on their shoulders and that's trying to do everything for their well-being in the upright. Anyone coming against people like that are going to be the blood sacrifice. They're going to be flushed down the toilet. My gosh, collective. Any other messages? I'm going to go ahead and use my other deck. Okay, these are my handmade decks I created. So let's go ahead and see what's coming from that one. Again, I created, some new energy, new cards, illustrations here. Collective. Right, again, they're trying to really just mess with all the clears you possibly are blessed with and could have. Whoa, collective. This could be a Libra that's doing this mayhem, or a Gemini, Aries. Again, Sagittarius is significant. That came out again. Aquarius came out, and a Leo. This could be the coven or the group that's doing this. Okay. Or individuals. Capricorn came out here. Virgo came out, and Taurus came out. Or these could be the signs that this is happening to. A lot of houses came out here. My gosh. So all the fire signs came out. All the earth signs came out. Wow. And all the air signs came out. So the only signs that haven't came out was the water. What is that telling you, collective? These energies are dehydrated, spiritually dehydrated. My gosh. It says here, your hard work is paying off and is being spiritually protected. So I know I'm protected, collective. You could be seeing 404. You are protected. Not these spiritually dehydrated individuals or energies. Yes, this is pretty much a baby mama. That's full of drama. This is the energy that either they want you to be in, you know, if you are a single mother or a married mother, no matter your status, you are just a mother. They're projecting this onto a female. They're projecting this onto, yes, a strong will and strong-minded, resilient female, okay? And right here is showing baby mama drama. So this is an energy that likes to gossip and just spread. They have the gift of gab, collective. They could be expecting. Remember I mentioned that before. Someone could be pregnant. They like to do all types of substance. Okay, they got a lot of healing to do, a lot of shadow work to do. It's showing pills, it's showing condoms, it's showing beer, it's showing cigarettes. You know, they're doing all and every thing, collective. Habits, bad habits that they need to work on and heal from. They're trying to possibly switch someone's destiny. Scorpios came out. Uh-oh. Scorpio could be involved in this, a part of the crew. Loving the crew, loving the crew. They could be a part of it or is happening to them. Okay, so one water sign came out. Collective. Yes, they all are spiritual parasites, or they have that on them. Whoa, collective. All right, my new cards came out. Yeah, these are bum energetic vampires. They want to and they love to astral project. They like to cause spiritual warfare. They love to cause spiritual attacks. Yeah, these are destiny stealers or thieves. They're crying, help me, because you're moving forward in your energy. You know, you're moving forward in your life, collective. You're leaving these bums behind. And they want to be a bum at your bedside or at your right side or at your hip side. They just want to be in your energy. But this is vampiric energies. My gosh. Guess what else came out? Wait till you see these cards. I hope I don't get flagged. Female demons. We're talking about Jezebel energies. Succubus entities. They have entities on them, collective. Yes. They like to pretty much folic their bodies. They like to express and show a lot of their flesh, possibly on social media or in person, in real life, on these streets. They like to really flaunt their flesh and their bodies. Okay, so these are succubus entities. They probably have that on them, or incubus entities. Riding their back. My gosh, love to have a lot of, remember I said I felt a lot of sensual energies, sex, and you could be having, like I said, that type of energy coming at you, or in your dreams. You could be having people on the streets approaching you. They're literally coming out of their mouth, speaking the truth of how they feel about you, what they want you to do or wish they can do with you. Maybe you are a mother that, I literally saw MLF on a license plate maybe 2 weeks ago, and I laughed. And of course, you know what that means, collective. People want to, remember on that, what is the movie? American Pie, when they was in a sorority and they was saying, MILF, MILF, MILF. You know what that means. You could be looking very scrumptious, very supreme. You know what I mean? I mentioned that before, collective. If you are a mother, whether you're married or not, you could be looking like a MILF. Somebody wants to, my gosh, link up, attach. It's saying here, thank you next. You saying bye. Psh, boy, girl, you can't handle me. Bye. Boy toy, girl toy. Thank you next. Like I said, it says here in the back, these are energies that want you to be in victimhood, or they're going to put you in victimhood. They value sex over love. They're drama starters. They're emotionally unavailable. They are going through childhood wounds. They want to have unfinished business with you. They don't value morality. They don't value morals. They have immorality behaviors. They're for the streets, collective. Hot and heavy energy. They have broken thinking. They are simps for the night, collective. They're not loyal. Very frisky. Vampiric energies. They want a rebound. My gosh, collective. These are energies that will love to have reckless sex with you, unprotectedly. They want to give you a case. They undervalue themselves and their worth, and they want you to feel that way, or they will make you feel that way after they hit it and quit it. These are pleasure seekers, whores, and, my gosh, hoes, collective. Captain Save-A-Hoes. Energies. Very distorted energies. They want to be leeches. Cause harassment. Clickbait energies. They want to be cherry poppers. I don't think so. And then when that pregnancy card came out, yeah, they want to get you locked up. And not just locked up, knocked up. And then it may cause locked up because of the legal situations you may have to go through with this person or these energies. They want to cause a lot of drama in your life. Don't go backwards, collective, because that's what will happen. They want to cause love spells, spellbound, curse your babies. They want to do pregnancy spells, try to trap spells, confusion spells, manipulation, emotional spells. My gosh, they want to continue to keep you in the past of trauma and just going through a lot of traumatic, toxic love connections and just be in that type of frequency and energy. They want to chain you down, to break you down. I don't think so. I don't think so. You are filtering out the bullshit and staying hydrated. My gosh. Again, I said earlier, these were dehydrated energies. Spiritually dehydrated at that. You staying hydrated. My gosh, let me drink more water as we speak. These energies ain't loyal. No, they ain't. My gosh, collective. Don't fall for the hype. Don't fall for the hype. Whoa. This card is sticking out to me. I'm going to bring that out in a bit. Yes. So focus on, whoa, collective. Yeah, they want to play chess. But instead you're playing chess because you're not believing in the hype in the games. They're playing checkers with you, you know, and when they play little kid games, they're going to win kid prizes. They want to compare their happiness or their misery with your happiness. But don't compare your happiness with their misery, because it's going to become a thief, you know, overall of your happiness, of your energy. So don't compare yourself with these demons. My gosh, collective. Yes. Continue to cleanse your body. Stay hydrated. You possibly need to do an egg cleanse. It's showing here. Because you are in your North Node. This may not pertain to everybody. Focus on your health, fitness, a clean lifestyle. Focus on, you know, just your high vibes. And again, your health and fitness. This is what they're trying to affect by becoming a part of your life or being in your energy and aura field, trying to give you a case of a spiritual disease, physical disease. I'm telling you, collective, stay away. You have strength, and that's all you need. You could have Leo in your chart. My gosh. You could be a part of the Atlantis starseed. Another water energy that came out. You could have that in your bloodline. Wow, collective. And wow, collective. The Galactic Federal Council came out. This is no joke. This energy that they're trying to do, have been doing, trying to keep you in a loop, trying to keep you in bondage and in chains. The Galactic Federal Council came out. My gosh, this energy is no joke. They're not playing with these energies, entities, dark forces, with these people. Okay, I could be speaking to a high priestess or a high priest. My gosh, collective. High priestess came out. Okay, you see the light in the darkness. Your light shines in the darkness. You see the veil with you can see through the veil, and you can see without the veil, collective. You see through the darkness. Okay, you've been shown so much darkness in your life, collective. My gosh, you possibly have done your shadow work, or you're still working on it. Okay, clearing it out. Clearing up your bloodline. Clearing out the karma. You possibly have cleared out the karma. You're not walking in no one else's shadow, no one else's karma. You're not taking accountability for no one else's healing. Everybody needs to do their own. Everybody needs to face up and accept their own responsibilities. They need to be held accountable for what they've done. To you, collective, to me, or to themselves. And they need to work on their own healing. They need to go through their own karma, good or bad. You could have Pleiadian starseeds in your energetic field, along with the Atlantis starseeds in your energetic field, or in your bloodline. That came out. Wow, collective. Wait till you see these cards. Wait till you see these cards. Okay, with all this starseed energy, galactic energy coming out, let me go ahead and pull. So some new cards came out that I had added to this other deck I'm using. Okay, this could be happening, yeah. Cancers could be a part of this ruckus along with Pisces. Or this is a happening to a Cancer or Pisces specifically. They all could be part of the shenanigans. This could be a whole group, a whole coven that is getting their ass tossed up in the ethers because they want to play with you. Ancestors, spirit guides. What angels are protecting? What angels is on deck regarding this energy? What angels are amongst us that is taking care of this mess? Or will be, if they haven't already. Whoa, collective. Baba Yaga came out. My gosh, it says the wise and wild woman. She deals with the dualities. She has the moon above her crown chakra, the witch. They possibly is calling you a witch, collective, whether you're male or female. They're calling you a witch behind the scenes, possibly a dark witch, although you're not. Okay, this may not pertain to everybody. You could be a light witch and they're calling you, or just a light worker, or just a light being, and they're calling you a dark witch. They're going to witness a dark witch on their ass. Baba Yaga came out. Baba Yaga is protecting my energy as well as you, collective, if you are in the upright. Okay, she handles the duality. What needs to be balanced? Who's being fair and who's not? Okay. Again, she's a wild woman. Someone was possibly trying to use her energy, but she is the judge. She makes the decisions. She's not taking nobody else's request and authority unless she wants to. And she's going to be the one to balance the scales. Baba Yaga came out. Archangel Shamiel came out. Unconditional love. Heart healing. That heart chakra came out. So you could be going through a lot of heart healing. You could also be seeing a lot of pink. You could be focusing on yourself. It says here, heart healing, self-love, unconditional love. You're going to receive that, collective. You're giving it to yourself. So eventually you're going to receive it. If you're giving it to yourself correctly. Continue to heal your heart. You could also be seeing orange, like a fiery type of energy from baby. Again, baby energies in the air. Wrap it up if you're not trying to have no babies. But Baba Yaga, orange is showing on her card. Again, they calling you a witch. They're going to witness a witch. Baba Yaga came out. This was about to fall out. The commander Aster came out. Again, starseed energy is out on deck. Space and travel. Galactic guides. Whoa, collective. Galactic guides is on deck. Along with all my starseed cards that came out. Whoa, collective. Okay, any other messages? Man, got some heavy hitters as in archangels. Space. And a legend here. Baba Yaga. These energies are not playing. Someone could be the age of 26. That also goes to an 8. So you got infinite protection. 25, someone can be of that age. That also comes down or it gets broken down to 7. You're focusing on yourself, collective, figuring out yourself, working on yourself, loving yourself. Change is coming for your highest good, because 5 is also here out on deck from on Archangel Chamuel's card. You could be seeing a lot of fives. Okay, no other cards are coming out for the angels. I'm going to pull from the top from my Archangel Angel Therapy. Solar plexus chakra. Yes, this is what they were trying to steal from or maybe possibly have. It says it is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. It's showing an archangel charging in. Release. Work with Archangel Michael. He's on deck to let go of, thank you, what no longer serves you or of your purpose. Archangel Michael is on deck. When heavy energy is like that, I realize he comes out. Base chakra, again, they're trying to affect your chakras. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, your career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. Whoa, collective. So really be careful. I said 111 earlier. I said 777. As you're on your individual path, choose positive thoughts, and just in regards to yourself. Again, self-love came out for Archangel Chamuel. But focus positive things on while you're manifesting on your home, career, finances, okay? Because that will determine your outcome. So, again, these energies are trying to put you back in a maze, trying to stir you off your path, off your route. Refocus that energy, okay? And turn that energy that people are trying to throw, projections are trying to come at you, old timelines, astral projections, people trying to throw spiritual warfare upon you, trying to throw spiritual attacks. Channel that energy into something positive to transmute it for your highest good. Call on Archangel Michael again. He came out. It says here, use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of the past negative thinking. Whoa, collective. A lot of thinking, again, is talking about channeling your energy while you're manifesting, and just think of positive things. It's showing an angel here. It says cancel, clear, and delete. So right now, things are being canceled, clear, and delete at this time. Call on the archangels to help you to do so. Vacuum away the fear. That came out. Call upon Archangel Michael again and Archangel Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you and of your surroundings, and also in your situations and with everyone involved. My gosh. And listen to your intunitive feelings. Whoa, collective. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. You are sensitive, possibly at this time. Roses or flowers could be significant in this message. Okay, you could also be seeing a rainbow as a sign or synchronicity. Yeah, God's promise. God's promise. Whatever he has confirmation, whatever he has promised you individually or as a collective, he doesn't decline, he doesn't ignore, and he doesn't go void on his promises. His promises come through and come true to you, collective, to me, when he makes those promises. Okay, it may not be on our time, but he definitely comes through on time, collective. Emotional sensitivity. You are possibly feeling a lot of sensitivity at this time, and don't ignore it, especially if it's emotional. It says honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to all of us. Okay, these energies coming at us, coming at you, coming at me, may leave you a little emotionally sensitive, but honor that, okay? And then channel that into something creative, okay? To transmute that energy. Be willing to forgive, yes. Although all this is happening, collective, still ask your archangels to help you to forgive yourself, most importantly, and then work on forgiving, the corporates, the opposing energies. Send that energy back to where it came from, okay? But in forgiveness, possibly, if you can, try. Collective, ask the angels to clear your mind and your body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. I'm going to leave it there, collective. What more else can I say? Because that's collective. That is the creme, the cream to the my gosh. That's the main thing. Forgiveness. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull from another deck. Got a lot of cards here. Let's see. Any other messages? Just hearing that song earlier, this past week, from Frankie Mays, and just that song just gets you in the energy and the mood to keep moving forward, but dance along your path and along your way. Continue to shine yourself and your light, and my gosh, just be grateful and thankful of where you are right now and where you want to be. The last card that came out, and I'm going to leave you with this. It says, today, be in good vibes of this present time and this moment. So you're saying to these past energies, not today, Satan, not today at all. Not today, not entirely, not for eternity. Collective, you're saying to these energies as you continue moving forward, shining. My gosh, I'm telling you, that song today, it literally, that song says, shine today. It's a golden time a day. This is your golden time to continuously shine, collective. My gosh. And these energies want to sacrifice you, want to distract you in all kinds of ways. Don't let it. Continue transmuting these energies for your highest good. I'm transmuting these energies for my highest good. No matter what comes, they're going to go. Because these boots are made for walking. Your spiritual boots are made to walk all over these energies, all over these entities. Continue to speak out and speak up, claiming your energy and power back. Cleanse yourself the best way you can as much as possible. And again, continue shining, moving forward, shining your light, no matter what, collective. Well, that was my message. And I was glad to share with you my challenge, dreams, and downloads. If you can relate, give me some thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share this message. Until next time, this is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Stay tuned for more. Take care and peace. Stay safe on these spiritual streets, collective. Take care.